Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here at the Cannes Film Festival, and it's time to review Crimes of the Future. This is the newest film from David Cronenberg, one of the granddaddies of the body horror genre. And he hasn't done a body horror movie in over 2 decades, so many, including myself, were really excited for his return. The film takes place in a future where modifications to the body are very common, pain has been eradicated, people are making and growing new organs, and there's a bunch of other fun stuff going on in this very strange world. Viggo Mortensen and his assistant slash maybe partner person, played by Léa Seydoux, perform body art exhibitions where, for example, she operates on him in front of an audience. And this entire thing is like an art scene. People get this strange thrill from watching like the deconstruction of a body. There are different kind of art performances that people do. It's like Cronenberg took the reality of our world, which is that some people get off on stuff like knife play, and just escalated from there. And it kind of makes sense. Like if there was no pain, people would be willing to cut themselves apart more. The design in this world is great. All the machinery has this weird fleshy, bony quality to it that makes it feel like the machines themselves are an extension of the body. The movie's very darkly lit and shady. I don't know if it's ever daytime. The interiors are very grimy and industrial looking. There's just great world building here, both from the aesthetic presentation of the world and the ideas within it. Now, a question you may have is, does this movie deliver on being disgusting? Honestly, not really. The trailer shows about half of all the gross things that happen in this movie. There are far crazier and gorier body horror films out there, many by Cronenberg himself. It was a lot tamer than I expected. And as it went on, I became kind of disappointed with the lack of escalation when it came to the gore. And instead, we get a whole lot of exposition. The film started to feel dangerously close to Cronenberg's movie Cosmopolis, where it's just one scene where like Viggo talks to this person, and then Viggo goes to talk to this person, and then they talk to this person, they talk to this person. And the characters are talking about like the interpretations that they have on the art. And they talk about different like industries that take place in this world. I mean, Cronenberg definitely feels eager to let us know about all the different facets of this world that he's built. But I'd much rather have him show me stuff rather than just the characters talking about it and explaining the ideas surrounding it. But even during all this exposition, I was still hooked in the movie. And I was hoping that the exposition would maybe carry the movie to a point where it doesn't need it anymore and shit starts to go down. Like I said, I was really hoping it would go crazier and start escalating. I mean, that's kind of a characteristic of body horror in general, is that like the goriness gets worse and worse and the transformative aspects become more severe. And right when it feels like we might be on the crux of something happening, the movie just fucking ends. And I was like, wait, no. Really? We just ended the movie? I thought there were gonna be like 30 more minutes left at least. I was shocked. And like I said, up until this point in the movie, I was like kind of enjoying it. And then it just ends and I'm like, that was all we got? This feels like the first episode of a miniseries. And then I kind of go back through the movie and I'm thinking there are so many things the movie seemed to promise about what would come. I mean, the Kristen Stewart character, like, she goes up to Viggo and she's like, I want you to operate on me. I'm like, okay, so that's gonna come and that's gonna be fucking awesome. And then that doesn't come. And then there's talk about like there being some kind of awards show, doesn't actually manifest. I thought there'd be some kind of crazy final surgery. And even considering that very moment that it ends on, Viggo's character does kind of make a decision, but it didn't feel like that decision was so radical for the character that we could call that his character arc. It just felt like nobody got their proper conclusion. This isn't like the end of No Country for Old Men, where it kind of felt like we were around the ending and then I was surprised that it ended there, but the more I think about it, the more I understand the ending. This is just like, we are missing a third act in this movie. The score by Howard Shore absolutely slaps. That's one of the best aspects of this movie. Viggo and Léa are very good. Kristen Stewart does like a weird jittery nervous kind of thing that I was mostly on board for because that character is supposed to be kind of a weirdo, but it was also like a little bit weird what she was doing. We've had some good body horror movies recently. I mean, even David Cronenberg's son, Brendan Cronenberg, Possessor. That was a really good movie. Titan. Obviously, we love that movie here. I was hoping that David Cronenberg could step back into that ring and reassert what makes him the king of the genre in the first place. But unfortunately, this just didn't feel like the movie to do it. We didn't get enough out of this fascinating world. I give this a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. What crimes will you commit in the future?